Rockstar are the masters of crafting open-world missions. Welcome to WatchMojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 20 Grand Theft Auto missions of all time.
Hey, I said easy. Oh, come on, give the guy a break.
For this list, we'll be looking at the greatest, the most exciting, and the most expansive missions scattered throughout the Grand Theft Auto franchise. We'll be considering every GTA release for this list, including the DLCs.
If you don't already know, Raid Shadow Legends is the dark fantasy RPG where you collect and customize hundreds of champions. Champions and races are part of factions, and there are a ton of them in Raid. You can create your own team within a faction and fight in the faction wars to see who comes out victorious. The best part, Raid is free to play and it's on mobile and desktop. I love the Corrupted faction, which features races like the Dark Elves and Demon Spawn. Check out this Dark Elf Judge, who is great for debuffing powerful enemies. And here we've got Soul Drinker, definitely one of the coolest looking demons around who can deal some serious damage. Raid is also introducing Tag Team Arena for PvP lovers. Take your team of 4 into 3 intense rounds of battle, and whoever wins 2 battles wins the series. And because it's brand new, the developers will be giving special rewards to those who finish high in the rankings. So play today. Go to the video description, click on the special links, and if you're a new player, you'll get 200,000 silver plus 1 free champion, Tree Feller. All these rewards will be waiting for you right here. Good luck, and I'll see you there.
Number 20. Deconstruction. Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. None of the Grand Theft Auto protagonists are good people, but sometimes a mission will really make you feel like a complete psychopath. Deconstruction is one of those missions. After Kendall is harassed by some construction workers, CJ decides to retaliate by hijacking a bulldozer and destroying their site. But he doesn't just destroy the site, he runs over and kills various construction workers along the way. And then he buries the foreman alive inside a stinky porta potty under the puddle of cement. It's pretty twisted stuff, but then again, what's Grand Theft Auto without a few twisted missions? Number 19. Museum Piece. Grand Theft Auto 4.
It'll be good. Keep things on a level. People always behave better with company.
Sure. Much better getting shot by 2 guys than 1.
Museum Piece is a wonderful GTA mission combining a unique setting, exciting story developments, and whirlwind storytelling into a rousing whole. The story takes a turn when Luis kills Maury, Isaac takes the diamonds, and Johnny snags the cash, which in turn infuriates Ray. The mission also combines all 3 disparate GTA 4 storylines by placing Nico, Johnny, and Luis under the same roof. This was unlike anything seen in the GTA series before, and it proved that the series' ambition was growing with its technological prowess.
I don't trust a Rebecina from the moment I saw him! We're being set up! We're being screwed!
Number 18. The Palazzo Score. Grand Theft Auto 5.
These 3 go in, they grab the tape, they rendezvous with you, and you get out of there. Is that work for everyone?
Museum Piece walked so missions like Palazzo Score could run. Every heist mission in Grand Theft Auto 5 was a thing of beauty, including the Palazzo Score, in which Michael, Franklin, and Trevor robbed the Blaine County Savings Bank. The mission is an exciting piece of work, filled with many unbelievable set pieces and working parts. These include robbing the bank of $8 million, blowing away the cops and their vehicles with a minigun, rescuing Michael and Trevor in a dozer, and making your escape by hopping onto a moving train. It's a marvelously cohesive mission, and that shot of Michael and Trevor emerging from the bank will forever remain ingrained in our memories.
You gotta be careful, buddy, all right? Because they are looking around these trains for illegals. And if you're mistaken, you'll be shot, amigo.
Number 17. The Big Score. Grand Theft Auto 5.
All right, people, let's go. Get in the car, baby. We are about to make history.
As the title suggests, The Big Score is the 6th and final heist mission in GTA 5. And as is often the case with finales, it's the biggest and boldest one. There are 2 approaches the player can take with The Big Score. Subtle sees you sneaking into the depository as guards, loading the trucks with stolen gold, manipulating traffic lights for the escape, and shooting your way through Merryweather goons. Obvious sees you using a driller to drill into the vault, flying the gold out with a helicopter, and blasting your way through the streets and skies of Los Santos with guns and rocket launchers. Each approach is thrilling in its own unique way, and each end the story in spectacular fashion.
I don't see the vehicles. Okay, seal the tunnel and get a ground team in there stat.
Number 16, The Exchange, Grand Theft Auto 3.
Well, I got news for you. Shooting you will be a pleasure, but dating you was only business. You are muy pequeñito, amigo.
The Exchange caps the storyline of Grand Theft Auto 3, and it sees Claude paying $500,000 to Catalina in exchange for the kidnapped Maria Latour. The Exchange obviously goes poorly, and you are forced to fight your way to Catalina. The game removes all your weapons beforehand, which effectively nerfs your capabilities and adds an extra challenge to the mission. The mission structure is also captivating as you chase Catalina's helicopter to a dam, battle through an army of goons, dodge missiles, and shoot down Catalina's chopper with a rocket launcher. It's incredibly challenging, but also remarkably rewarding.
Local resident Clive Denver described to police a single gunman that he saw fleeing the scene with a dark-haired woman.
Number 15, Hood Safari, Grand Theft Auto 5.
We gotta get off Grove Street!
Setting is an important aspect of a GTA mission. An exciting mission can come across as bland if placed in a boring setting, and an otherwise run-of-the-mill mission can be elevated if placed in an exciting location. Such is the case with Hood Safari. There's not a whole lot to this mission, as you simply escape from the cops and ride away on jet skis. Typical GTA stuff, but the mission begins in Grove Street, and that really gets the nostalgia pumping. Hood Safari obviously won't mean much to newcomers of the GTA series, but for those who played San Andreas, returning to Grove Street was like visiting old friends. It really warmed the heart to see it again.
You can't f***ing hustle a hustler!
Number 14, Get Lost, Grand Theft Auto 4, The Lost and Damned.
You and Angus built that bike for me? That's gotta stand for something.
Yeah, you're right, brother. I'm gonna go get it. And you know what? Peace and prosperity be damned.
Rockstar wasn't messing around when it came to GTA 4. Both the main game and The Lost and Damned were real downers, and they both contained tragic but electrifying final missions. Get Lost sees Johnny assaulting Alderney State Correctional, which includes blowing away the massive doors with a rocket launcher. He subsequently makes his way through the prison and kills Billy before making a loud and violent escape. And when Johnny returns to the clubhouse and finds it ransacked, he decides to burn it to the ground. Despite the excitement of the gameplay and the intriguing drama of the story, Get Lost is arguably the most tragic ending to a Grand Theft Auto story. It gets even worse when you consider Johnny's eventual fate.
Let's put this place out of its misery.
Yeah, do what you gotta do.
Come on, man, let's get out of here.
Number 13, The Holland Play, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Ew, Playboy X! Yo, Whitey's back! Yo, what you doing? You got rid of Dwayne already?
GTA 4 took a different approach to its storytelling. Whereas other games in the series were rigidly told and experienced, this game put numerous narrative decisions in the hands of the player. The Holland Play is one of those choices. Both Playboy X and Dwayne ask Nico to kill the other, and it's up to you to make the decision. Killing Playboy X grants you his penthouse, the iconic Claude outfit, and a friendship with Dwayne. Killing Dwayne is far more tragic. Not only does he reluctantly accept his death, but Playboy X severs his ties to you after paying you a measly $25,000. The Holland Play is a clear indication of just how tough and depressing GTA 4 would be.
You can't predict what people will become.
You're right.
Number 12, Just Business, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Hey, look, if you hear shit start to pop off, come in there blasting, all right?
I'm down, dog.
San Andreas began rather slowly, with CJ doing various errands for the Grove Street gang, getting haircuts, going to the gym, and shopping for clothes. And then Just Business happened. The mission sees you driving Big Smoke to some type of mafia meetup, which naturally goes awry. You're then forced to shoot your way through the atrium and escape on a bike through the sewers while shooting goons, causing explosions, and jumping an exploding Packer. It really took things up to 11, and it's easily one of the most exhilarating missions in a game packed to the brim with exhilarating missions.
We lost him, Smoke. Man, we better split up.
I'll take it another block and dump it. Man, that was some crazy shit back there.
Number 11, Keep Your Friends Close, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City.
You sold us out.
No, I sold you out, Tommy. I sold you out.
For a game as goofy and hilarious as Vice City, it ends up being a bit of a dour note. This final mission sees you shooting your way through the Starfish Island mansion, disposing of a seemingly endless army, and killing both Lance and Sonny. Lance's betrayal certainly hurts, and killing Sonny proves incredibly difficult owing to the barrage of gunfire and his large health pool. When it comes to final missions, few are as challenging and blood-soaked as Keep Your Friends Close. It's a vicious, difficult, and ultimately rewarding ending reminiscent of the climax of Scarface. Unlike Tony Montana, Tommy actually survives, betrayed and hurt, but alive.
Had a disagreement with a business associate. You know how it is.
Tommy, I have a disagreement. I send them an angry letter. Maybe I pee in their mailbox. I don't start World War III.
Number 10, Publicity Tour, Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
The thing is, we need someone to drive the limo we can trust, because that nutter keeps making threats.
Shout me, I need my mom.
We're all breaking ourselves, man.
Okay, guys, calm down. I'll handle this.
It may not be complex, but it's exciting enough for us. Publicity Tour, the last mission given to Tommy Vercetti by the heavy metal band Love Fist, involves a bomb threat, specifically as a nod to the film Speed. Tommy must keep Love Fist's limo driving at a certain speed lest a bomb in the limo to detonate. Besides being a fun reference, this premise also allows for effortless tension to be infused into an otherwise straightforward mission concept, mixed in with the absurd banter of the band trying to figure out how bomb defusal works. Don't slow down, Tommy. Don't ever slow down.
I've got you on it, Dave, so thanks again, Tommy. Give him a nice one. Bye.
Number 9, Black Project, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas.
Whoa, man. I'm passing through life same as every man.
A secret military base to infiltrate and a high-tech gadget to abuse? How fun! The Truth, an aged and off-kilter conspiracy theorist, tasked Carl C.J. Johnson with breaking into the nearby Area 69 and looking into reports of a classified project. For players, this means sneaking past guards or blasting one's way into the facility. A fittingly exciting challenge in its own right. However, the kicker is when CJ finds said top-secret project and makes use of it as part of his thrilling escape.
Take him out! That's a $60 million project. Get the General Mills on the line.
Number 8, I'll Take Her, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Look, whatever you want, I will do my best to help.
Good.
Give Packy a call. He'll explain what, I need guidance with the most.
No one ever said kidnappings were easy, but man, they can be entertaining. I'll Take Her has Nico working to kidnap Gracie Ancelotti, the daughter of a mob boss, under false pretenses. It's a rather simple mission in its design. Nico drives Gracie to a warehouse and delivers her to his employers. What moves things into amusing territory is Gracie's reaction to it all. She goes from somewhat enthused by Nico to increasingly agitated and even violent, giving the audience some delightfully mean-spirited back-and-forth dialogue in the process.
Stop this thing, you slime bag!
Stop being such a bitch!
Number 7, dropping in, Grand Theft Auto 4, The Ballad of Gay Tony.
The owner still will not accept my offers. I have been more than reasonable.
You mean after you killed this special team of cops? It's weird. You want me to negotiate with him?
When life gives you lemons, send someone to cause pain and suffering in turn. That appears to be the thought process behind Luis being sent to gun down the owner of Liberty City Rampage hockey team. Dropping in commences with a parachute drop onto the massive MeTV building. Before segueing into a string of firefights in the building's tight corridors, the action is just brutal enough to fit with the tone of the assassination mission, while still keeping to the lighter, wackier spirit of the DLC. The parachute escape at mission's end certainly doesn't hurt. Number 6, Cali de Libre, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Martine is a terrifying psychopath who tried to kill me.
Exactly.
Well, that was explosive. The task is simple enough. Semi-retired criminal Michael DeSanta gets into position to bring down a plane carrying the cousin of Martin Madrazo. It's difficult yet viscerally engaging to carefully aim at and snipe the plane's engine, taking into account bullet curve and the plane's movement, but Cali de Libre doesn't stop at precision sniping. Players must then chase down the falling plane as Trevor Phillips, all in order to execute Madrazo's cousin and finish the mission.
T, how'd it go?
Fine, just fine. I got the files.
Number 5, Treacherous Swine, Grand Theft Auto, Vice City.
I am ashamed to admit that one of the causes of our mutual problem appears to have been the loose tongue of a man I used to trust.
Chainsaws in a police pursuit. Yep, that sounds about right. Tommy's goal in Treacherous Swine is one of murder. The retired Colonel Cortez asks him to hunt down and kill his henchman Gonzalez in no uncertain terms. By no means elaborate, this task of locating Gonzalez at his penthouse hideout and chasing him down is nevertheless morbidly amusing, and it dovetails nicely into the escape from Vice City police clutches, courtesy of a visit to the famed Pay and Spray chain of spray shops. Number 4, Father-Son, Grand Theft Auto 5.
Dad? Shit! I'm in our boat going down the Western Highway! It's been stolen!
What? The yacht's been stolen?
Rev up your engines and put the pedal to the metal. It's time for a chase. Very early in Grand Theft Auto 5, Michael and his new ally Franklin are drawn into a struggle to retrieve Michael's yacht from thieves. Things are further complicated by Michael's son Jimmy being stuck on the stolen yacht, forcing Michael and Franklin to chase the thieves down along a freeway. It all leads up to an extended sequence where Michael has to keep his car lined up with the yacht, while Franklin works to liberate both it and Jimmy.
Dad! Don't dad me, you little shit! You better hope she's still seaworthy!
Number 3, End of the Line, Grand Theft Auto, San Andreas.
Look, I know you down for this, but I gotta go in there alone.
What?
Smoke played me. Tenpenny played me.
They played us all.
Like the title says, this is the endgame, and it's magnificent. End of the Line caps off CJ's efforts to reform and refocus the Grove Street families with a full-scale siege of his former boss Big Smoke's crack fortress. To that end, CJ and the player must battle through the forces of multiple rival gangs and the Russian mob before finally getting the chance to duel Big Smoke one-on-one. Even then, it isn't over. There's one final car chase to put an end to the villainous Officer Tenpenny before it's all said and done. It's multi-layered and cathartic, to say the least.
I just want to be sure it's over, man. That's all.
It's cool. Don't need to put a bullet in him. He killed himself in a traffic accident.
Number 2, The Jewel Store Job, Grand Theft Auto 5.
I'll call you when everything's ready. You'll need to pitch it to the guys.
Whoa, what? My rep don't count for nothing no more?
Being the first heist mission of the game, the Jewel Store Job spares no expense in showing gamers what's in store for them. Everything from staking out target locations to obtaining the necessary equipment is explained and undertaken, giving a sense of the intricate process. But when the setup is complete, seeing all your carefully laid plans take flight is truly rewarding. Whether the players opt for the smart or loud route, the end result is a cinematic bike escape and a healthy payout that teases great things to come.
Hey, you did good, kid. What'd I tell you, Lester, huh?
Mm-hmm. Want more video game content? Check out our gaming channel Mojo Plays and discover games and ideas you never knew existed. With more lists, breakdowns, and our latest series, Arcade Roulette.
Justin and John are in!
Oh.
Hey, is that Porky Pig? There's a lot of things being ripped off in this game.
Number 1, Three Leaf Clover, Grand Theft Auto 4.
Get on the floor! Now! But sir, you too. Okay.
The desperate escape after a successful heist is quite a sight, as this mission proves. While in the midst of doing a favor for the McCreary brothers, namely robbing a bank, Nico finds himself caught up in a steadily escalating flight from the police. The mission takes Nico and company through Liberty City's Chinatown section and into the city's subway tunnels before culminating in a getaway by car. Working well as high-tension gameplay, Three Leaf Clover also succeeds at its secondary goal, paying homage to the 1995 crime drama film Heat. Nice how that works out.
We won't forget it, Nico. Here's your cut. I tell Jerry you did good. He might give you a call or something.
In the mood for more awesome gaming content? Be sure to check out this video here on Mojo Plays. And don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.